But other than that, we're gonna come back and work a bit till like, I don't know, half an hour, 1 hour to get the clone done. More steps, incremental steps. But getting the focus onto the part here. I have never done such thing like this. Basically, this is the cone. But I have made these two conical trapezoid rings. These, so they are tapered towards the inside, so that I will be able to like pull the thing onto them with wire fully, and the wire will not want to like come off, and this shit wants to not fall in, but yeah. Yeah, whatever. So I will hopefully be able to put the wire on there without the wire wanting to like slide off or on, like, yeah, that's the plan though. Sure. I will even take it out and the other one as well. The wire is, I mean, I could use zip ties, but they will melt as I'm going to weld them. And sure, these are also might be going to like, yeah, I have a strong feeling that this is not going to stay here. I mean, if I pull it, it might. Who knows? Maybe it will slide the fuck off, and I will swear a lot in this brief session, but I guess we will have to figure it out, right? One for the big diameter, and I will need another one for the small, so we can pull it onto fronts, or two sections. So now I will twist the wires so that, where the fuck are they? This is a better one. What I will do now, just to not get angry and agitated, I would say, I will, I mean, if I put this in, does it help if this shit is in? Yeah, sure it doesn't. Sure it does not. So if I close this up, then I am able to pull this back like so. Yeah, exactly what I thought of is coming true, which is that I will not be able to casually like pull this on because it wants to like go forward because it is so like conical. But what I will be able to do is that I can like mark it around. I can put some little welds there, so hopefully that this dog shit will not slide like more forward. I think I will put, I don't know, like 2 or 3 valves, just little packs on there, so that I can pull the wire and the wire will not want to slide forward. I will have to tack it at like like 3 paces basically, one here, probably one here, and one on there, so like a triangle. Mark it. So let's go here, one here, and let's say one here, maybe here. So one here, yeah. So I marked it around in like a, let's call it 120 degree, but it's probably not that. It's probably not accurate or that accurate. I'm going to put these, whatever thing is away so that they fall down, whatever, doesn't really matter. Putting stuff away. Tidying up a bit. It's always chaos here, but whatever. Take this out as well. Okay. I do not know if this is. Are we going? So 20 ohms probably will do its job. first. No. And I should go on. Can I put the fucking thing in there? I think it should go off. Just a bit, not much. We're gone. Okay, will do. We'll grind these down so they are just temporary. Do we have it? Yes, we have the ground. Maybe a bit too high. Really hot. Don't touch the electrode. This is why they use the fucking rods. Not shit. I think I will put the valve around. that's it for now. Not for the video, but for the welding. Continue. It's going to be really hot. It is. I hope the wire will go up. Is this a smaller one? Oh, fuck, this is the bigger one. This is like unbearably hot. I can't touch it. I guess, whatever. I'll hammer these out. Till then, going to explain these. Okay. So, I have really tight. Good. I like it. I'm gonna clean these. I'm gonna tell you exactly in like a minute or so if I will clean this up. Just I have one fucking source of attention at once. I can't really do two things at a time, unfortunately. I'm not woman. So I will try my best though. This is fucking annoying. So I'm just going to scrape the bottom of this, so because the when you 3D print, at least my printer does this, but probably all of them, at the starting layers it does go a bit wider, so the first 1-2 layers are wider at the bottom, and therefore I need to like clean it up so that I will then be able to insert the whole thing, because it will not go in. I mean, the top of it will slide in nicely, but the bottom part will fucking get stuck, which we don't want any of. And then waiting for this to cool off. So basically what we have here is that this is like a guide. Hopefully this will go in, although I still kind of see. Yeah, doesn't really matter. I will hammer this in if I can. I will use the wooden fucker. Right, nice flush. I will use another one, and will need to get myself a tool to hammer it in. I'll do a road, which probably will not fit. Or will it? Fuck me, it barely doesn't fit. Damn. We have a few of these thick rods, like so, like these. There is another one that is bronze, but I will not be able to use that because it is barely not this size. It's like 1 mil thicker at the bottom, so it will not go into the tube. Cleaning up the bottom skirt. I do not know if I can hammer these out. Hopefully I will be able to. So now I will hammer them in. Right, need the probably right the I do not know how far I will have to hammer it, but probably like so. This is going to go over this. Hopefully it fits. Yes, it does. What I'm going to do is that I will have this drill here, which I have nicely fitted in, and it fits just fucking snugly into these holes. If not, I'm going to drill them, but it does fit. So I'm going to go about it is that I will have to like somehow, yes, insert it in. It does go into the middle one as well, or the bottom one as well, that I have fucking hammered in wildly. Now we have it here, and this goes into the throat here, into the small, basically it will center the whole thing. Now what I will have to do is that I will have to pull this back a bit out. Oh my god. I will have to hammer it out a bit. Doesn't really matter. Just get this got a bit colder. Hammer it out a bit. Does fit, but still not quite there. This will center it, or at least like almost perfectly center it, because it is quite tight. We are getting there. Gets stuck. As you can see, it is pretty nice. It might not be like, you know, totally perpendicular to it, but the center of it is like, I can't move it. It does wiggle slightly. I think it's like around 1 mil, but it is really negligible. Really negligible. I'm sure if I could like, maybe I shouldn't have hammered the other one, the second one, so in, but I think it will. Almost there. I think this is like 1 centimeter. I think like so. Pretty tight situation. Still not. Hopefully now. Oh yeah. I don't know if it does fit. Can twist it a bit. Now it got stuck to the top. Can't wiggle at all. I mean a bit, but it's pretty nice. Pretty. It's not going to be like, you know, as I said, not going to be like perpendicular. It might be like fucking at an angle, but who cares? This is what matters. Okay, we have this. This is the center of attention. Now that this shit cooled off, we can put this aside, and we'll clean it up later on. Now I will have to, hopefully these bits don't fucking come off. Hopefully. Going to put the wires on, if I can. Maybe I will have to undo these. Everybody come out. I have positioned them just above the little tigs, and now I'm just going to start to tighten it up with the pliers if I can find it. This is the problem with like untidiness, that you never find the tools that you need. And actually put it aside. Put it back to its place. Oh fuck. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We are doing well. What I will do is I will take... I might not even need them at all. But what I'm going to do now is that... This is fucking annoying, this little piece of shit here. What I'm going to do is that I'm just going to press him out to the fucking front as far as I can. Hammer him down. So that he stays the fuck down. Right? Yes, this is the problem here. As you can see that here that there is like a gap. I do not know if I can like hammer him. I do not know if I can. I mean, I will put the wire around him. Have to hammer it again. Hammer it in place. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can hammer it. I sure expected this. What a lovely experience. It melted through the fucking inside. Oh my god. You have to... The bitch. Fuck. This wiring experience is not a fucking joyride. Not gonna lie here. But is required. Hope it will not break. Oh hell yeah. How do we turn this? I think you turn it this way. It breaks off. What a bitch. Oh my god. Not the best. Not gonna lie. Maybe I'll push him out so that we can... This is pretty nice, right? Sure, not like not the most centered thing, as you can probably tell. Here it is a bit shit on this side. Might we put back? Not pretty nice. Not the most perfect thing ever, but I think it's going to do well. Going to take it, and then I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to take it before it gets like fucked or something, for some unknown reason. Who knows? Let's go with, you know what, let's go with 25. Post flow, let's go with 12. 20, what? Creator and post flow, let's go with 2 seconds. Okay, I do need my electrode, and let's start. Is it? I will do it in the middle. What is happening? Is this all? No problem. Having technical difficulties. This is when you need to stop the machine. Here is the yeah, I'm not the best welder in town. Let's put it that way. But I guess I'm honest about it. I don't care. I'm not good. Whatever. Although this is pretty annoying. I mean, I probably will be able to like take it off now, because I think these welds will hold it in place. The one, you know what? And you can see that I have looked at it online, and they say that you should use like probably the electrode is not hefty enough, as well as like I should either set more flow, as well as like use probably a bit more amperage. 35 probably would do it, because this is pretty thick material and I'm struggling, as you can see, when we created this big ass fucking has. This is the heat effective zone, and as they call it. This is too big. Too big! And right. Come off. Come out. We have to grind the fucking electrode down again, because I'm a noob. And I have this shit dirty. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna stick it out a lot, because I still want to use it. We'll step it up to 35. I'm trying to go as on 37. Okay. We're gonna come here, because still hot. It is not. I mean, technically I could. Why not? Technically I could. This way it's a bit better. Let's see what we can do with this. My and the rest I don't like to weld. Fuck. Don't like to weld. However, I'm not going to risk it because it started to, that melt here. I'm not even going to risk the biscuit or whatever the fuck they call it. So I'm just going to turn him off. And we're running out of the 1 hour, unfortunately, but I think I still will do it to like 8. So it's like 4 minutes. So whatever, I think this is pretty hot. Maybe the ring is not. I mean, it is. As you can see, still a big fucking haze, but I guess this is what we have to get away with. Not that bad, I guess. Not that bad. Here, a bit too much material, but yeah, I didn't want. If you really want to, like here I just melted it together. It even started to dip in, it's flowing. The material started, so I'm not going to weld the end nor neither of the ends, because it will flow in and it will create this little protrusion. The material will flow out of there. So I'm just going to put him onto the floor. What I will need to do now is that I will move this one. I will need to put him to its final and rightful resting position, but I will need to clean this up like first. I'm really thinking about using the angle grinder, but it is pretty late now. Maybe I shouldn't do it. I don't care, don't give a fuck. Don't fall down, please. I'm going to hold him. Please. Uh-oh. He got a bit fucked in it. Whatever, I can still bend him to my will, so to speak. As well as the inside is a bit, I mean, rather not that much. So you can see there is still a bit of like weld going through there because it melted inside, but yeah, there is a bit of it's not perfect. Listen, like circular, there's not that much space, so I will have to like force either two things: force it to it, but I don't want to hammer it because it will make a lip on the edge here. It's not what I want after all. The other thing is I can round it on something that is similar of a diameter, which we'll have to find. Smaller than this though. Yes. What I will do now is that, I mean, I could technically clean up the top 10 millimeters. I don't need that much. Also, is this hot? Still hot. I will need to come up with a vein, if I can find it. Here it is. So we have him, and we have him. Basically the monster trio. This is pretty hot. Not unbearably, but it is, I think, still above like 80 degrees. Yes, sure, he will like not want to stay on its fucking place. Annoying as fuck. Little shithead. Whatever. So we will be able to like put him inside, and I will need to first, I was thinking on two things: drill him and then drill him, or drill him and then drill him. And that's the question, because I will need to insert into this oh fuck, this is a bit off center. Yeah, whatever. So I will have to insert him and then drill him for the fuck. Yeah, I will need to make more 3D printed like sleeves, because these did their job well. Didn't do much, but they did their job well. Or I mean, they were simple. But now what I will need to do is that I will need to drill two holes. One is totally perpendicular, so that's not a big problem. The other one is a bit more tricky, because it is like this is like what is this? This is 60. This is 30 degrees inward, protruding inward. I will have to come up with an idea on where the end of this shit is, but I think it's like 32 or 35. I will have to like put it from there 15 millimeters away, or maybe even a bit more. Then I have to put in two holes. One is going to be like so. The other one is going to be like so. This will be the pilot tube. Basically the pilot tube I will make just like this. It will not be the best, but I think it will still work fine. And I will put a hole into a bolt that is going to be, I thought of it, and I think it's going to be like M14 bolt, which is I think it is 19 wrench socket, and then I will have to put that for M14 knot. Basically, I will have to put the knot in. I mean, I will have to drill it with the how do you call this, the sleeve that will align it, which I will have to 3D print. I will have to drill it with that, and then what I will do is that I will maybe I'm just going to drill it. And this is the good question. I have no fucking clue. I might have fucked it up because I might have not needed these. I will need to drill in and then tap it with an M6 thread. Then I will have to drill this. This will be drilled. This is going to have to go with like an M12 or can I? I don't think I have M14 threads. Oh fuck. So I was thinking that maybe I could put the, you know what, I will put the, what I think I did, I thought always, I'm going to drill a hole here and put in a knot that is going to be set into place on a bit of like, you know, a bit of tilted, but it doesn't really matter that much because it is still 20 millimeters from the lip, and even here from it, here it is like a, I don't know, 10-20 millimeters from the end, so still have a lot of space for the secondary air to like equal out in terms of like velocity field, and that's what they call it, field of velocity, whatever, so that around the whole thing the velocity is equal, the pressure is equal, both of them are equal basically, so that when they exit there is an even air coming out on all spaces, so that when they mix here after the exit here, or how is it, no, after the exit of, because the secondary air will come over here between this between this and this, so it will come around and it will converge down nicely and it will mix, and it will be 20 millimeters from the end, so that there is still space for it to, you know, equal out after here, so 20. And yeah, I will drill in, bolt in from this, I mean not bolt in so to speak, but I will, you know, weld on the knot, and then I will drill in from here. That can be this, that is like an M12 thing, but I will not drill this. I will weld the knot again because I don't have the fine M12 thread. It is M12 by 1.5 millimeters or 1.25 millimeters, and I have bought 10 of those, and I can like put it, because the fucking these I don't know if they're, I think I have seen him somewhere. Yeah, these fuckers, this is probably M14, but M12 is a bit thinner, but these motherfuckers are fine threaded. These are not regular threads, these are fine threads, meaning that they are either, I think this is might have been like M14 by either around 5 millimeters or 125, but probably 125 still. The other fucker, the 12, is definitely a 125 and couldn't thread it on. I mean, I had to buy it, but whatever, had to wait for it a few days. But I have them nonetheless, and I will put them here. I would want to drill this shit out, but I have might have fucked him up, cause I might have fucked him up, cause I will have to hammer them out, the both of them, so that I can drill on this shit first, cause when I drill this, the whole steel part, I mean, have to clean this up because it's dirty as fuck and I'm embarrassed of this piece of shit, but I will have to, and I have put it on the wrong way as well, so it's not too rosy. Probably this is not this is not going to be the best. Whatever, I'm going to have to pull him out, and now I will have to fucking hammer these two fuckers out, because when I will drill this, and I will, this piece will heat up and both of these guiders will fucking melt, and that's not what we want. And why do we want them in the first place? So that this shit is centered with them, and we are going to have this, going to have both of these threaded sheets, and I will be able to drill here, put in the bolts, put in the two things from both of them, and then I've thought of two designs, but probably the second will go. The second design is that I make another cone just like this, which I will put around here, and that will be, and there will be a front plate and a back plate somewhere around here, so that when we start the ignition around here, the heat from here will be carried, and basically this part will be cooled with air, either secondary or compressed, I don't know yet, but the air will come in, probably the air will come in, take up the heat, and then what it will do is then it will be carried back from here to the gun itself, either here, probably here, to the atomizer air, so that when we have him here, just going to put in the atomizer air will be mixed with this, or probably that will be the atomizer air. Maybe I will have to cut him down and re-weld it the other way around, or maybe 90 degrees, who knows, or maybe just like so, but that will, yeah, maybe 90 degrees, that would be the best probably. Yeah, it will cause a lot of pressure drops, so that's why I'm hesitating about it. So the air from here will be traveled back to the atomizer, and thus we will be able to heat up. And if you are asking about the how are you going to initiate the whole thing, which is the more, I mean, not complex but better question, that is why the pilot is going to play a crucial role here. Pilot means it's like a natural gas burner, meaning it's like around this side of the pipe, and some air will be bled from here to the atomizer, so it will create a nice air stream. The from this little pipe that is going to be drilled like so, the gas will go in, this will mix it, and it will create a burn here, which is going to be adjusted with the thing. The gas will ignite regardless of the temperature, and then the whole section will heat up. As it will heat up, so will the air, and then when it is hot enough here, then I can pump in the oil. When the oil comes, it will spray, adjust the air up, so it will create like a, I mean, probably the adjust the air up is going to be feeding the pilot even more, gonna create more heat. When it is hot enough, going to allow the oil in, and then that will be ignited by the pilot itself, because the pilot is like basically creating this flame, and the oil, as it enters either the flame or basically with the hot air that it collects from here, from the initial I don't know, air preheater, whatever you want to call him. Basically that hot air will be enough, like hot enough to ignite with mixing with the oil, to ignite the oil droplets that the pressurized air will spray. So that's the plan. And I have thrown away a lot of time. That's the point. I might think I will go now, because I would like to grind a bit, literally, the demo grinder, but that's pretty loud. I don't want to disturb the neighbors. I will hammer these things out now. I will go after that. I will appreciate that you stayed here. I hope it will be able to come out. At least it cleaned the inside of the pipe a bit, but probably not that much. It will have to be a nice clean. Oh, I have nicked the side. Fuck. Whatever. Got both of them out. What the fuck did you do? Okay. Need to clean the inside a bit. Still fits nicely, so that's a win. Okay. Just park them in, not to lose them in stupid shit. I have the whole arsenal here. Everybody ready to roll tomorrow. No way. So I think I will drop out now. So thanks for watching, 2ndary, especially when you don't flag it.